Dutch oven. You may or may not want to use all of the different stuff. When I'm at home, I use the little barbecue to start the coals with, but I use the Weber chimney. So you crinkle up about 5 to 6 pieces of paper, stick them underneath, put the coals in the chimney, light the paper. Let it go until the bottom coals are completely red. Some of the top ones may still be black, but they'll start to show white around the edges. So you want them to be going good. And then you dump the coals out. Now when you're camping, that's why I bring the Weber to do that, is you hold it with this and dump the individual briquettes out. This is hot, so you set it aside. And then you can get ready to set the Dutch oven up. If you don't have that, you can use the pit or cooking grill that may or may not be at the campsite. So if you don't have that, you can dump the coals in here, realizing that anything that it's sitting on will get scorched probably. But you just want to have a place to collect them. So let's assume that there's coals in the tin foil pan. You grab the tongs, grab out the coals, put them in probably like 2 concentric circles. You got all your stuff in your Dutch oven already. So 2 concentric circles down there with the right number of briquettes that it says in the recipe. Put your Dutch oven on there. We got you some liners, so there's 2 liners there, so you need to take one out. And then, using the tongs, you pick up the coals and place them on the top. Again, following the recipe for how many ever there are. You do need to check it every now and then. And this is the tool to set on the lid. So you use the lid lifter. Lifts the lid. Set it on that. You do want it to be as level as possible, so you try to get the steel pan level. Check it to see how it's doing. You want to kind of keep track of where you took the lid off because you want to rotate it. That evens out the heat that goes in it because the heat won't be exactly even. And then you also need to, depending on the recipe, need to rotate the whole oven every now and then. So again, you kind of want to take note of which way the handle faces, lift it up, rotate it either 90 or 100 degrees, let it cook for another 10-15 minutes, go through and do the same thing again. So the important thing is to try to get it level, realizing that anything that's sitting on will get scorched because it does get really, really hot. And that's the basics. So you tell me which pieces you want. You may not want to take the Weber, but I'll at least put the aluminum foil pan with all the different tools. That should be it.